What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is the 4th of July. It is Tuesday. We're taking a look at cryptobubbles.net, taking a quick glance at the markets here. Decent amount of green, decent amount of red today. So we have Maker up 9.5, Doge 2.8, AAVE 9.1, Flow down 11.3. Guys, we're taking a look at the Dogecoin chart as the uptrend continues. I think it's in the early stages. Been calling for this for a little while now, and it looks like we're potentially playing out here for that upside move. We have a higher low, we have a higher high. Markets are moving higher here for Doge, and I want to show you what potentially could be in the cards here. We'll take a look at a couple other charts. So we have a big sell-off into support. We have a lower high. We have a higher low right here, which is a early indicator of a potential big rally to come. We have a what appears to be a big rally potentially, but it is a higher high. So we do have that confirmation that the trend has clearly changed. As long as this thing can get a good close here, we've had about 3 days where the candles a little not the strongest, we'll say, but today is looking good so far, the 4th of July. I think there is big potential for so we have this essentially this big wedge here trending to the downside, and I think there's potential for Doge to see a very large move, catching investors who are not paying attention off guard. So we are positioned in Doge, not financial advice. We've been in and out quite a bit recently, trying to catch this big pop to the upside, and we are established once again. So we'll see if it holds. If it doesn't hold, no worries. We'll be stopped out and we'll try again down the road. But right now, we are long Dogecoin, not financial advice. I may or may not be right about this trade, guys. I want to show you a chart of Bitcoin Cash. So it's one of those that has and does go under the radar for a while until it makes a move like this. Let's zoom in. This thing went from under $100 up to over 300. So similar to Doge. Now it doesn't matter that it's Doge and Bitcoin Cash. Take the names out of it. We're just looking at the charts right now, the technicals. So similar to Doge, we have this big wedge down. We have the big sell-off. We have the rally up. We have the higher low. So if Doge is in a similar place looking back for Bitcoin Cash, Doge is essentially sitting right here, right now. So running past this high over here, if we take a look at Doge, we'll come back to this chart in a moment. Where's Doge at? So that would essentially be at the least this high, which is about 11 cents, and more than likely about that 15 to 16 cent mark for Doge. And remember, we had that big sell-off, the rally up, the higher low, and we're sitting right in here. And I think there's potential for a big old pop to the upside, at least up to 11. And if it does similar to Bitcoin Cash, potentially up to, call it 16 cents. So for that first target would be about a 68%, and target number 2 would be about 25% to the upside. So like I said, if you can, some people can't. If you can take the names out of it and just look at the charts, you can see what could potentially take place here. If you call Dogecoin just about there, so this thing ran from that breakout about 200%. If Dogecoin ran 200% from where it's at, which is essentially that breakout zone that I just showed you right after that higher low, 200% would just about take you up to 21 cents. So 21 cents, just about right here on the charts. So that would be blowing past, obviously, the 11 to 12 cent, obviously the 16. It'd be taking you right up in here. So will Dogecoin go from, give or take, 7 cents up to 11 to 16, potentially 21 cent? 21 cent Dogecoin could be in the cards. Like I said, we have, let me zoom in on the chart and show you this so you could actually see it if you're on a smaller device. We're starting that stair step to the upside. Go watch my Pepe video I just put out. We got the big sell-off right into support. Support at 56.7. We have a rally up here, which is actually a higher high. We have a higher low, and we have a confirmed higher high. The trend has changed slowly, and we're stair-stepping to the upside. When you get these higher lows right here, if you can pay attention and spot them and start to nibble in the long side, you can get in very early on what potentially can be a huge, huge trend. And let me show you that for Bitcoin Cash. So if we take a look at Bitcoin Cash here, and like I said, take the names out of it. It doesn't matter that it's Bitcoin Cash. It could be anything. It could be the SPY. Don't care. The charts repeat themselves across all markets all the time. Right here, we have a big sell-off. Remember, Doge found support. The rally up, boom. Right here is the higher low. If you could have started nibbling, getting positioned there, even in a small position, look what took place. So we'll see. No guarantee it's going to happen. But like I said, I am long Dogecoin. We've been in and out of Dogecoin quite a bit over the past few weeks trying to catch this trend. And one of these times it will take off. So we get long. If it starts to act up and not perform like we expect, we'll close the trade. We'll be stopped out. Starts to act good again, we'll get long, and so on and so forth. And if it pops, it pops. If great. If not, no worries. We'll try to reestablish. So, like I said, I think Dogecoin is early here in a potentially big rally. A similar, not exactly the same, but a similar move took place here within a couple days, and that was 160% move for Doge up to that 16 cent mark. So let's see, will this big wedge here break to the upside? I don't know if we'll ever see a Dogecoin again up there at 75 cents. In the right market, we could, and you could argue that we're in a huge wedge here, which would take the price way past 75 cents. All right, guys, maybe I'm early, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but we're long Dogecoin, potentially in a big run here in the early stages. Guys, welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us here. Let me know down in the comments, will Dogecoin make or break the bulls right now? Let me know. Take care.